Awesome. I love it. Here, let's get this up for you.
Thank you.
Is it just like, you can be rough with it. Oh. Yeah. Oh, that is what it is.
Ooh, what's this fancy iPod here for?
Oh, we're gonna play a game.
Music?
Yeah, we're gonna play a game
cool.
at the end of this. So you guys, we're gonna play Name That Throwback. So 4 of you are gonna be chosen. Okay. There's like 16 songs on that iPad. iPad. And then I'm just gonna play them, and then whoever is going against her, like whoever chooses the song first, is going to get a point. And then if you
they're
guys,
going against me.
yeah, they're going against you.
Okay.
So you're gonna have to think really fast.
Okay, there's one of me. Be nice.
Yeah, how do you feel right now being without the other girls?
I'm trying really hard to adapt to this one, like being on my own. Yeah. I think after being with girls, 4 of the girls by your side after 4 years, you get so used to them, and then now it's just like, my friends are on Snapchat now.
Are you like, oh yeah, I just checked their Snapchat update to know what's going on.
I really have to, yeah. We're always posting on the Fifth Harmony camera, like adding at each other, like, hey, hope the weather's good. Yeah, so
you miss your crew.
I really miss my squad. Low-key, like, I really
miss my squad. I would too.
I hope they miss me too. Dang.
I'm sure they do. Oh, get that biatch out of here. I'm so excited.
I wish they would.
I wish they would. How is that? Balancing like being an individual and being part of a group. Do you feel like an individual most of the time, or do you feel like a group of 5? Like, how is that balance?
I mean, I think we have moments where we feel like an individual. Of course, we're all artists. Yeah. But being with these girls after so long, it's been nothing but a group thing. Yeah. So we've been really, really connected with each other. So yeah.
That's so cool. And you guys have blown up like hardcore over the past year or so.
Yeah, so, we came from the ground up.
How does it feel? It has to feel incredible. It has to be amazing.
It's been great. It's been a great journey for us. We've gone through a lot. I remember our first tour was Harmonize America, and we were going on these mall tours. Yeah. Oh my gosh, it was so hard for us.
Why
we had to learn how to do our own makeup. And we're only like 15, 16 at the time. And so like these little babies, like I was applying lashes on my eyebrows. And like, where does this go?
On your eyebrow, like, oh my god, looks so pretty right now.
I'm glad that eyebrows on fleek wasn't big during that time. So
that guy was not on fleek. That's really funny. So did your parents go with you? Like your mom was on tour and stuff with you back then?
No, and during that time, I was very attached to my family. Okay. And so for me, it was like me including 4 of the girls. I was including 4 of the sisters. And that was a really hard time for me. It was time for me to be more responsible. And
at 15?
At 15.
That's nice.
I'm so used to like, mommy, hold my hand.
Right.
And I was just like,
get out of here.
It's like, get out of here. And I was like, oh, dang. But yeah, we all learned from each other. And I think, especially when you have 4 of the girls by your side, you're going through the same thing. So
how'd you come together? Alone. How did that happen? Like, how did you guys come together again? Like, how did you all find each other and like become?
Oh, well, we were on the show called X Factor. Yeah. We were on season 2, and we all auditioned as solo artists. So that's where the individual artistry comes from.
So did you all like each other when you came together? Like,
yeah, it was weird because I didn't think we were gonna like each other.
Like, why is this girl being chosen? Who do I speak to?
Yeah. Can we like sub her out? I'm
gonna need this one to
go. No. It was crazy because we got to know each other during boot camp. Okay. For me, it was funny because I remember Camila and Lauren sitting beside me, and then it was also Normani. Yep. And then Allie was all the way in the front. She was the only girl wearing neon. So that's how I remembered her. She went through this whole neon phase. I'm like, this girl's really interesting.
She's gonna need all the attention. She's the attention.
Yeah, so then I bumped into her doing an interview for X Factor, and then Lauren and Camila were beside me and Normani. And I remember Lauren specifically, we were singing the same song. Yeah. So before I went up, she was like, hey, so what song are you singing? And I was like, Hero by Mariah Carey. And I'm like really shy. And she's like, can you change your song?
Oh wow!
Song I had, because we both had the same song, so she had to change hers.
Yeah, you changed yours.
It was so funny, and then from there on, I always remembered her as the girl that was like, "Hey, can you change your song?" And I was like, "No."
Oh my god! So was she like being? She wasn't being mean about it, right?
She wasn't being mean about it. She just forgot. She didn't know. She wasn't expecting that.
I mean, like, what do you want to do? Happy birthday! Like,
I would have done happy birthday, honestly. Happy birthday.
There we go. Yeah, so you're part of work from home now. I want to hear it. Oh, that's funny. Okay, well, cool. So I can't even imagine what it's like to like be doing this and just be by yourselves right now.
Yeah, I'm still adjusting to it. This is like day 2 of us doing promo without each other. So
today is?
Yeah, day 2. Yeah. Today's day 2. Tomorrow's day 3, and then we see each other on Friday. So I'm really excited. Yeah. So I was like, hey guys. Come hug me.
Yeah, right.
I know you missed me. Come on. Just kidding.
If you could have chosen anywhere to go, where would you have wanted to go for this Work Across America thing? Like, what?
Of course, the West Coast. Oh my gosh, yeah. I was really hoping I was gonna get the West Coast.
Good.
I was like begging the label. I was like, hey, can you please just put in a word for me that I really want to just put in West Coast for Jan J.
That's awesome.
And then all of a sudden, it just happened.
Very cool.
I got really lucky.
How did this whole thing come to be? This whole Work Across America and you guys splitting up?
Across America. Yeah, well, our team came up with the idea.
Yep.
Instead of us, all 5 of us girls, just going to each state all together one by one. They wanted to just attack America. That's what it was. Like, come on, let's just go attack them real quick. But yeah, the promo is going pretty well. We are on about 172 stations now.
That's so awesome.
I was just like, okay, girls. Y'all really put in work in America.
You got the point. Okay.
Yeah, so it's been a fun journey.
Very cool.
Yeah.
So when I first saw you guys live, it was just last year at Levi Stadium with Taylor Swift. How was that? Because you guys freaking killed it. Like, can we flash back for a second? Amazing.
For me, I always say this, but the moment we were coming up on this elevator, I remember I was shaking.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Because, of course, you're performing in front of 60,000 people.
Hell yeah.
And you're in the 49ers stadium, so I just,
and Taylor Swift is standing right there like,
is
don't F this up for me.
She's standing on the side, she's like, my girls are coming up. And we start coming up, and my body is facing the back. So I'm just like this.
Yep.
And then all of a sudden, the moment I turn, I feel like I'm in the galaxy. That's what it felt like.
Oh, cool.
I felt like there's so many stars because everyone had their camera out taking pictures. I was like, this is what it feels like, Taylor. This whole thing.
Okay, ready to see you. Okay, now I'm ready. That's awesome.
It was a dream come true, man. And thank you to her. We always say this, but thanks to her for even having us on this on her journey of the 1989 tour.
How did she reach out? Like, how did that come to be?
Well, she reached out to her team, and I remember we were on a car ride, and all 5 of us girls, I think we were in the UK, and they're like, hey guys, so you guys want to head out on this tour with this one performance with Taylor Swift? And we're like, wait, what? Is she really reaching out to us? Okay, I guess we're that cool enough to come on stage with her. So we automatically already said yes.
Yep.
Like, yes, please, do it.
That's amazing. So did she like rehearse the dance with you guys too?
That day she rehearsed with us. Yeah.
She did that day?
That morning. So she got it down and she was like so like
she was
ready
that
too.
Awkward. She was
amazed. She was doing the booty pop too and worked it.
She was working it.
Yeah, she really did.
I'm shocked.
No, and I was like, we were all asking her, like, you sure you want to do this part? We can change it if you want.
Are you sure?
She's like, no, I'm ready. Let's do it. She's like,
she got it. Like, you really want to
going.
Yeah.
So big props to her for even going off on the dance.
Yeah.
And she didn't even want to change it. So I was like, okay, girl.
She didn't want to change anything about it?
She didn't want to change nothing.
That day. That's nuts.
That morning, yeah.
My God. So you guys were kind of like, whoa, if you really want to do this right now. Because how long does it take you to prepare for a show?
It kind of takes, for all 5 of us, it takes about 2 weeks to learn choreography.
Okay, yeah.
It seems like a long time for us just because none of us really had experience being a dancer. I was only Normani.
Really?
Normani's a dancer.
Okay.
And so for me, like I love her teaching me because I'm like, it makes me catch up with her.
Yeah.
Because I've had 3 left feet. I always had 3 left feet growing up. And so, yeah. And then my mom was always discouraging. She's like, don't even dance, just sit down and sing. I was like, okay.
Like, I feel so bad I did
It was that bad. It was that bad.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
But we don't have to go that back.
You seem fine. You seem like you've gotten a lot. Yeah.
Thanks.
Yeah, you seem like you've really improved.
I'm trying.
So who are you closest with in the group?
I'm actually really close to all of them.
Yeah.
I think in the beginning, when we first started off, I was really, really close to Normani.
Okay.
And there was a lot of similarities between us. We have the same taste in music, the same artists, like fashion people that we look up to, a lot of celebrities that we look up to.
Who do you look up to? Who are they?
Beyonce. Yeah, I love Beyonce, but I really, I'm starting to have a real huge love for Rihanna.
Okay, yeah.
I love how she changes things. Like, she's not afraid.
No.
I love that about her. And what you see is what you get.
Right.
Especially her attitude, the way she carries herself. Because I feel like a lot of us sometimes care about what people say.
Oh, God.
I used to care what people say about me.
It ruins you.
Yeah, it really does. I mean, I think for me personally, growing up, I wasn't used to being so thick at a young age.
Thick?
Yeah, being a thick girl. Being thick and out. No.
You are not really like thick, but like.
Well, I think just the girls in my age, like being 13, 14, I was like the tallest one, the biggest one, and so you have all these girls that are like skinnier than me. I'm just like, oh, what's up, guys?
I can't even dance either.
No. You just had to throw that in there, huh?
We gotta laugh about it.
No, but yeah, I think you also have to. Confidence doesn't come right away.
No.
It comes. It will sooner or later. It'll come.
Yeah.
And I think for Rihanna, I really, really love her for that. Just the way she carries herself. Like I said, I really admire her confidence.
Yeah, I agree.
I love that girl.
For you, when did your confidence come? Because you're like in front of thousands upon thousands of people every single second of your life.
Yeah.
Like, whether or not it's you or a picture of you or something you're doing.
Confidence. I think it's just me loving myself.
Yeah.
I think you have to love yourself before anyone else does. And if someone else loves you first before you do, then honestly, there's no point of, like, you're lost. You have people filling in that confidence for you, and it should be you.
When did that come for you?
I think that came, like, the second year I was with these girls.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh.
I think they really, really opened up my eyes.
Good.
I used to be I was a very reserved person.
Yeah.
I love to be alone. I love to be alone.
Yeah, me
That's
too.
You too?
I do.
To this day, I do too sometimes. I have my moments, but I was always afraid of being alone. Later on, I started being afraid of being alone.
Aww.
And so when I got with these girls, they basically cracked my shell, and I found myself with them.
That's so awesome. Aww,
yeah.
That's beautiful.
Thanks.
I love that. Okay, so I'm jumping around all over the place. I'm super ADD. Back to you and Normani. So the same people that you look up to. What else like made you guys super close? Like what made you super tight?
I don't know. I think it was just the same taste in music. I think we were very family also.
Yeah.
She always had her mom with her. I always had my mom with me.
Oh, cute.
On X Factor, that's how I realized. I was like, okay, she's carrying her mom around. I'm carrying my mom around.
Yeah.
It's like we're like these little babies in a stroller with our mommies. That's what it was. Yeah, but she was a very, very sweet girl.
Oh, good.
Still a very sweet girl. And so, I still love her for since the beginning.
Who else is like super tight? Like the other ones? Who else is kind of
It always changes. We're all close to each other.
Mm-hmm.
It's just we have different days when we're close to each other. Like sometimes I'll be by myself, or sometimes I love latching on to Lauren. Her and I are always like this. And then sometimes it's Monty and Allie, or sometimes it's me and Camila. Like it always changes for us.
Cool.
Yeah.
Does anybody ever fight? Do you guys ever get like in little cat fights?
All the time. It'd be so unreal if you weren't arguing with each other. But we have these little stupid arguments over like who jumps in the shower first, or who's gonna get which bed for the tour bus.
Yeah.
Like I would call out, oh my gosh, I want the bottom bunk for the back, and then one of the other girls would be like, no, I already called that. It'd be like these little fights.
Yeah.
And then one of us just has to go sleep in the back of the lounge. So.
Oh my god! In the back, like all by yourself.
Yeah, but there's more space. I don't mind the back lounge.
That's
honestly.
True. Actually, I probably would have taken that too. Yeah, it doesn't sound that bad.
Well, I'm very loud too, so I always have my speakers with me. My speaker.
Oh.
I love to bump music
Your one
all
speaker?
the time. My one speaker.
That's so funny.
I'm always charging it. Yep. Yeah. I'm an actual DJ.
Really?
On the road, yeah. I'm
That's
a girl's
so
DJ.
awesome. Wait, are you lying? You're being serious?
Not being serious, no. I think you guys know. I'm always carrying my speaker on, and they always complain about me sharing my music. But for me, I just love sharing music with other people. Anything that I find, I'm just like, oh my gosh, guys, check this out. Or whenever I'm like walking around the streets of New York, I just love to play music, and like when I'm looking around, I feel like I'm in a movie. Yeah. And I have to take in that moment. I'm like, oh my gosh, and I just start being so annoying. I'm like, oh my gosh, life is so beautiful.
Dude, it is.
I'm like Mariah Carey in the background. I'm just like, oh my gosh.
Get all sentimental, send out that tweet.
Just
like,
taking those moments, girl.
And you still have those. Like you're like, this is my life. Like this is incredible.
We've had many moments like that. We performed for the President of the United States, Barack Obama. I never thought I would step into a White House, in the White House, and just to be a part of like a historical moment where all these leaders have walked. And it was like, wow, dang, okay. I see us girls coming in. We're kind of being bosses with Michelle Obama. Okay.
That is so cool.
We have a song that was basically dedicated to her, Michelle Obama. Well, it wasn't called Michelle Obama. It's called Boss.
Say same thing, AKA. Awesome. Do you guys have any questions? Do you guys have anything you want to ask? Yep, hand right away. Gordy.
Yes.
What's your name?
Gordy.
Gordy.
Yeah.
What's up?
What's up? Do you or any of the girls take it offensive when someone comes up to you like, "Oh, you're my favorite in the group," or "So and so is my favorite in the group"?
No, not at all. I think because sometimes we've come to realize that we're some of these girls, you guys kind of connect to we're all different, so you guys connect to each and every one of us separately. So like if Lauren's style is like indie, of course another girl that's indie is gonna be like, oh my gosh, I'm a Lauren girl. And then for me, I don't know, I think I'm like the hood one, so I'm just I can be very hood, but I've tried my best to tone it down just a little bit because I feel like I scare people away. Oh my gosh.
Really?
No, but yeah, we're all so different from each other, but I think that's what makes us special. And for us 5 girls with 5 different personalities, 5 different styles, we connect to everyone so well. So
that is such an awesome answer. I love that. All right, let's go again. Who's got one?
Hi. Oh, SF Giants. Huh?
What's your favorite song from Rihanna's new album?
Oh my gosh, I love what's that one? The starts with the N. Needed me. I was trying to download it, but then my phone kept saying, "Oh, you have to verify your password or something," but it wouldn't let me in. But I downloaded her song Confirmation. What's it starts with a C?
Crap, I just blanked too.
Y'all forgot too? No. I have it in my phone, I promise. It was the one with this girl named Sia or something. And her other song, Close to You, is my song. I love that ballad. I love how she sings ballads. Yeah. Yeah, she just feels them.
She's incredible.
Yeah.
That's always been one
of my
favorite
gosh.
things about her too.
What's your favorite song from Rihanna's album? Needed Me? Oh, okay. Which one?
Yeah, I said it and Needed Me.
Yeah, I said it. I didn't download the whole thing. Well, Work was the first one I downloaded. The moment it came out, I was just like, that's my island girl. I'm definitely gonna download it right now. I love that island vibe she gives. But I think I appreciate that too, that I've noticed a lot of artists are starting to appreciate from where they're coming from. And so I love how they're incorporating that into their album. And so that's what we're also doing. And we feel like we've had the opportunity to share that in the 727 album. So we really hope you guys like it.
How so? Go in on that a little bit.
Well, sound-wise,
yeah. You're not from the same, same area or whatever.
No, I'm from California. Hey. I was like, nah, girl. I'm from California. There's 2 from Texas, 2 from Miami. So, and then ethnicity-wise, we have an African-American, we have a Mexican, Cuban, and then I'm an island girl. I'm from the South Pacific. So it's cool to somewhat incorporate where our blood comes from. So we're kind of incorporating the sounds, like the drums, the little things that you hear with the drums, or I think just the vibe of the song, how the melody, the pockets of the melody. So you'll really hear that when you hear the album.
Very cool.
Yeah.
I love that. Okay.
Thanks.
Who else? You guys got nothing? Oh, 2 hands. I'm fine.
Come on,
there you go, back there.
Is there a tour coming up soon?
It's in the works. Hey, it works. It's in the works right now, so nothing's been confirmed, but we'll let y'all know in a couple. We'll see.
Oh my God, we're gonna pretend we didn't hear that.
Oh my God. I'm sorry, I suck at this. Like, I'm always the one that slips up between the girls.
You're such a
and
normal,
they get mad at me for
person, though.
I'm sorry,
guys. It's like how you come across. So it's like, that's awesome.
Oh my gosh.
That's really cool. I saw another hand back there.
Hi.
Oh, okay.
I saw your cover with Voice Avenue, which is another one of my favorite bands, like you guys too.
Oh, thank you.
Are you guys doing any more covers with them?
They actually reached out to us, I believe, like a couple months ago about doing another cover. But we've just been mad busy where we haven't been able to do any covers. But us girls, whenever we have free time, we make these little covers in the tour bus or anything, and or in our hotel rooms when we're really bored. Like, hey guys, we can just sing this quick song. And then when we start taping it, it gets so frustrating because then it's like, wait, I messed up on that one part. Do it again. And there's like all these redos. So we're like, you know what, just don't don't do it. We'll just keep it to ourselves.
Don't do it.
We'll just keep it to ourselves. It's fine.
Not like
We
just
give
gotta
up
find
right
a
in
way
there.
about it. Just don't freaking do it. Just
Yeah,
throw it out.
it's fine.
That's awesome. So you're all like perfectionists, or
Very perfectionist of each other. I think
of each other?
Yeah.
So you're
Of
like,
each
you
other as
sucked
well.
on that. We're doing that again.
Well, I think I take that too. I'm basically the one when it comes to vocals.
Yeah.
I'm very I'm very careful of what of the melodies or the harmonies that come in. I just grew up in a home where my family sang a lot, so I kind of took that what was from home and brought it into this. And then we all bring something different to the table. Monty also comes in and perfects when it comes to dancing.
Yeah.
So we got our dance girl. Lauren is always perfecting us. She's actually the perfectionist.
Okay.
I have to give that to her. Lauren's always the one picking on us. She's like, no, you were off.
Oh, wow,
No, but
okay.
we need that though. We all love to be hard on ourselves. We'd
Yeah.
rather be hard on ourselves than someone else be hard on us.
And you all take it really well. You're
Yeah,
not like,
of course,
That's so
yeah.
awesome. Very cool.
Thanks.
Who else? Oh, he's like, I'll go for a second. Sure.
Oh, hi.
Hello.
My question is, what's your favorite kind of ice cream?
My favorite kind of ice cream.
Yeah.
Cookies and cream. Cookies and cream. You guys know that song? Okay. That's the only part I know. That's the only part I know on that song.
I think it's peaches and cream.
Peaches and cream.
I think it's peaches and cream, but you know what?
I meant that.
It's
I just
alright,
listened
yeah.
to my own version.
You did. I liked it. It was good. I just had to be the Lauren and correct you for it. Your turn, Gordy.
I know you've been getting a lot of attention about the tape measuring part in the work from home video.
Oh my gosh, I did.
Has your family said anything about it? Like, I know you got a lot of brothers and
No. Surprisingly not. I'm very happy that they have not approached me about that. Maybe they haven't even seen it, so maybe they're not even like, hey, Dinah, what
Can we explain? What are you doing? What happened?
Oh.
Certain measure was.
Oh, do you want to explain?
And whose idea was it? She's like, I don't want to do it.
Well, I didn't come up with the idea.
Who did?
It was this director, the one who came up with the video concept, Director
Okay.
X. He came up with the concept, and he was of the construction work and so on and so on. And so he was like, hey, Dinah, how about you go in this room, and then you're going to have this guy. He's like, oh, wait, you need a tall guy to come into the room. And I was like, okay, bring in a tall guy, okay. He brings down the tall guy, places him in the room with me, and then he was like, okay, so you're going to pick up this measuring tape, and then right when you start lifting it, you're going to go like this, and then you're just gonna slap it on the table. And I was just like, okay, I can do that. So I started doing it over and over, and then on the 30th try, I'm like, what is the joke? I don't get it, because he kept saying, he's like, Dinah, you just have to just slay this joke. It's gonna be funny. It's gonna be funny. I'm like, okay, fine. So I keep slapping the thing. I'm just like, I don't get it. What does it mean? And then eventually, of course, I found out. So
That's awesome.
when the video came out, everyone started telling me, dude, what's she doing with that measuring tape?
You just told me to slide the joke. I didn't know.
It was only, I can't. I kind of regret doing that measuring tape.
Do you really? Aw. Well, you can't tell
No,
him
it
no.
was fun. It was actually funny. I laugh at it now.
Yeah. I mean, clearly it's memorable. That's awesome. All right, who else? You in the front row.
If you had 5 words to describe the next album, 727, what would it be?
Ooh, okay. I would say very eclectic, edgy, mature. It's very fun. And I think there's moments where we're very vulnerable. So you'll see a side of us that you didn't see on the Reflection album. As you can see, I think we're just in the moment right now where we feel like it's a new era for us. I don't know if you guys can feel it through our song Work From Home, but it's definitely different. And from that vibe, you'll get more from what's to come. They'll see what's to come for 727.
That's what I said too. I was like, damn, they're owning it right now.
Yeah.
Like, they're coming out. Like, I love this.
Thank you.
Definitely like a first listen, love kind of song. Work
Yeah.
from home.
Thanks.
Really good. Yeah. Behind, you had.
How does it make you feel when people say your music has helped them through tough times?
It's very touching for us, honestly, because we never thought that music could touch people in some sort of way. And I think when people say that, I place myself in like a fan shoe as well, and I look up to Rihanna and Beyonce and Mariah Carey, and I realize how much their music has affected me. So for you guys to say that back, it's so, we never thought that this would happen, honestly. And I think with our music, we try to share important messages about unity between women. We're still it's very girl power still, our music, and so lyrically we try to incorporate that a lot. I think it's because we see a lot of things that happen on social media, and we've also gone through things on social media, so we try to share, like, you know, girl power, dude. It's so heartbreaking when you see so many girls just bashing on each other, and that's not the way to go. So yeah, we also we just want to show a lot of girl love. Let's just all love each other, girl.
Do you have any like words of advice for people who are like going through hardships with that? Like girls who aren't owning themselves, who like sometimes feel lost, like pressure and like all eyes on them kind of thing. Like just some girls who, I mean, do you have any words for like inspirational words?
Yeah,
for those
of course,
girls?
for
like,
girls. I think it's very important to surround yourself by positive people. And I think it's very important to compliment yourself sometimes. I know at a young age, you can overthink sometimes, or you can start doubting yourself, or you're like, oh my gosh, you compare yourself a lot too. It's so hard not to compare yourself. That's what happened to me growing up. I always compare myself to other people, but I had to learn the hard way. You have to love yourself first and accept yourself. And thanks to Justin Bieber for Love Yourself, because I feel like I'm repeating his song. But yeah, I think you honestly have to love yourself first, and that's very important.
Absolutely. I love it. Okay, cool. Do we have time for the game or no? Too bad.
Oh, we don't have
so
time
fun
for a game.
talking to you though. I know. I'm sorry. It's okay. It's productive.
I'm stealing her to put her on the air. I'm sorry.
Oh, we're going on air.
Yeah.
It's his fault, you guys.
Is that okay? Sorry, everybody.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah,
You'll still get a picture with her. Don't worry.
Okay, very cool. Okay, awesome. Well then, thank you so much for coming in.
Thank you for having me.
Love it.
You guys are so great.